G'day fellow moto vloggers, banditnev on Ruby with a little extra video for the day. Just up ahead is a Triumph Triple Thunderbird 1996 and my friend's riding it and he was just coming out to test ride it, so as I was pulling in, so I thought, oh well, I might as well go for a ride as well. That's the Triumph that has had the starter clutch renewed because the other one was had it, and unfortunately for this particular model you have to take the motor out and split the motor to get the starter clutch out and put a new one in, which has been done, but a couple of things. Once the motor was split, found out that we found out that the just hang on a sec. Be back in a sec. Okay, we had to stop. It was like it was running out of fuel, and we believed that it could have been a hose that he hid away behind a cover, and it could have been getting squashed and not getting enough fuel through to the carbies. So luckily I'd followed him and I had a screwdriver, so he undid the cover and took the fuel line out from behind the cupboard so as it wouldn't squash it anymore, and start with the fuel, and hopefully that's okay. At the moment the blinkers are a bit of a problem. There isn't any, not sure why, but we'll soon find out when we get back to the shop. So other than that, it's running really well, and he said, I won't say his name, but he said, my friend front said that the handlebars could be a bit too far forward, so that's why you do a test ride of these machines before the customers get them, so as you're confident that they won't have any more trouble. And if you're going to have trouble, it's better for us to have the trouble than the customer. Right, so off we go. And it's not blowing smoke, so the top end wasn't done, of course. Just the starter clutch and the crank. I might have said cam before, I don't know, but anyway, it was a crank. There were sorry, it was the crank that was missing a tooth, which was certainly unexpected when the motor was pulled down. So anyway, we'll continue the ride, and if any updates I'll let you know. He's shaking his head, so something mustn't be quite right. Maybe something's got into the carbies or something, some crap from the fuel or something has got into the carbies. That'd be my guess. So an eventful ride, fellow moto vloggers. It's probably the most exciting one I've ever put up. Oh dear. Something interesting anyway. Up in the hills here, it's pretty cold. So in a way it was a bit lucky I got to the shop when I did. I won't say his name, but he'll fix it. It won't be a problem. But I've got a funny feeling it's probably got crap from the fuel or something, or the carbies might be a bit flaky, who knows. float levels or something like that, but he did do all the did do a strip and clean of the carbies, and also did a balance of the carbies yesterday. And I don't know if you've noticed, but it's a green bike. Slowing down again. Now he's shaking his head. He could have even cut out again.
Same thing happened again.
Okay, little update. Apparently it's still playing up, so going back to the shop to see what happens. We'll see if we can diagnose it. And of course, I won't let you hanging in the wind. I will give you an update on the way home. It would be not quite nice to do that, would it? Leaving you all hanging there. So I won't end the video just yet. I'll end it on the way home tonight. Let me just tell you a little bit about the bike and the owner. The owner bought the bike in, and he reckons he only paid well, something really cheap for it, and he reckons he found it's sort of like a barn find, and it hadn't been run for a long time, and he bought it in thinking it wasn't a big fix or anything, but it's obvious that the last owner that had the bike could have got a quote to fix up the starter clutch, and it was just too much, so he just forgot about it and didn't worry about it, and just, you know, put it in the shed and left it there. And this bloke's seen it, and he said, oh, you can have it for some ridiculous price that I'm not sure if I believe it or not, but anyway, just yeah, so he's bought it in, and it's having a few issues with the starter clutch, etc. Here we go again. Okay, now banditnev's on it. Banditnev on a triple. Oh, I tell you what, it's not bad at all. It's really nice. Really nice. And excellent power, a lot better power than I thought. Smooth, not it's not vibrating. It's very nice. Not used to it, of course. Lovely, I like it. Oh yeah, fellow moto bloggers. Yahoo! Very nice. Very impressed. I better do the limit. Oh yeah, that's not bad at all. Old school. Very smooth. Plenty of guts. Wow, that's pretty good. Excellent. Love one as a second bike. This has been dragging on a little bit, this video, but I tell you what, it's worth it, and I'm going to keep this video. Very nice, and it's a lovely note as well. I love the note. Beautiful. sounds good. That's just the people practicing their riding. They do like public shows and that, and they do stunts. Well, I'm impressed, ladies and gentlemen. I'm impressed. I am impressed, I have to say. I'll give you an update later, folks. Catch you a bit later. Okay, you fellow moto vloggers, a bit more on the Triumph 900 Triple Thunderbird, 96 model. Still not running right. It seems to be, well, we don't know yet. It's either flooding or something, but there's something wrong, and it, after a while it starts to only run on 2 cylinders or something like that. So the theory is that it might have been the fuel cap, but it's not the fuel cap, because he unblocked it and gave it a bit more breathing, and it still does it. So it's not the fuel cap. So he has to think about it on the weekend and see what he comes up with. So any of you guys out there that might know something, maybe an idea, would be appreciated. So banditnev on Ruby, back on Ruby, bidding you safe riding, and cheers for the moment.